Selena. It's a bad baby. Oak Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl. Put them heels on and roll.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe, yeah. You're gonna be my number one lover. Spend the night making love to each other. With the lights on top of the covers. Just me and you, babe. And I feel like you're my
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.
Hello. Thank you for coming through. I'm on my lunch. I am in my car, just relaxing. I'm not really gonna eat lunch. I'm just gonna enjoy my cherry Coke Zero. Cherry Coke Zero on this Friday, and thank God it is Friday. And I'm gonna be really looking forward to 4 o'clock when that bell ring or 3:50. I'm gonna be running out of here. Do you hear me? How are you, young Riz? I'm in the Matrix. Am I still in the Matrix? Hey, Marissa. Let me know if I hope I'm not. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm in the Matrix. Put a 1 in the chat, or no, put a 1 if I'm not in the Matrix. Okay, I'm not in the Matrix now. So if you can see my title, it's very interesting. Baby hair and eyelashes. Those for those who know me, I love baby hair. I love eyelashes. One thing I just find it so funny how, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people, for those who, see me in everyday life or see me on an everyday basis, people that know me, they kind of know, hey, Orlando, hey, is it still choppy? Jeez, what's going on with this? I don't know why it's choppy. Y'all can't hear me? Okay, let me know if you can hear me, because I might have to redo this live. Okay, you can hear me now? I hope Mike doesn't hurt that man. Yeah, I might have to reschedule my live, because I know people are going to be watching the fight on Netflix. Dude, I really wish I could have went ahead and went on there. Can y'all hear me now? A little better? I don't know. We can hear you. Okay. Hey, Ryan. Anyway, I might have to reschedule my live, because I have to finish writing my paper and stuff. So, and then on top of that, I know most people gonna be watching this fight. But anyway, I'm gonna just say hello to y'all while I'm in my. Hey, y'all. I see today I got my eyelashes. I need my eyebrows done. They a little hairy. I'm a little hairy, so I got to get my eyebrows done. And so I'm at work. I don't have no makeup on today. But I do got my 10-inch nails. I love my nails, right? You hear me now? Okay. Just want to make sure you guys hear me. All right, thank you. And this is no makeup, okay? So let me say this. Men see things differently sometimes than we do. And sometimes I think that there's a lot of hypocrisy in some of the things that men and women say. Like the thing is, oh, thank you. The thing that men say, well, I want somebody that's natural. You know what I'm saying? And you should have someone, um, you know, hey Liz, what's good? You should, hey Lady D, it's okay. I'm gonna get my face beat. Um, hey y'all, I'm at work. I just want to say hey. Um, you, hey TY, good to see you. You should have somebody that when they take off all of their enhancements. Now I'm not talking about taking off your ass and your titties and all of that, and but if you have like some things like makeup, or you have a wig on, or a lace front, or a weave, or whatever, and you're not confident without it, I think that's a problem, right? I think that sometimes women that rely on that, they're very insecure. They're very insecure about the way that they look. And it may be, and to be honest with you, if we be honest with ourselves, we all have some type of insecurity, right? But you shouldn't be so insecure to where you can't go out the house without makeup. Now, some people have skin conditions, and I sometimes believe you should treat your skin first before you put on makeup, right? And I understand that sometimes people want to cover those spots and stuff up because for some people have really bad skin issues and they are very self-conscious, which is understandable. You know what I'm saying? And but I really what I don't understand with some black men, and just, because I don't hear a lot of other the other type of men talking about it, like the Hispanics, the whites. Not to say that they don't, but I hear a lot of black men. Hey, Mercy T, I hear a lot of black men always talking about women that have like wear makeup, that wear eyelashes, that wear weave or lace fronts. And hey, Miss B, hey, Carl. But what I don't understand is those are the same people that you sleeping with, right? Um, Now I understand, and they call them. That's not me calling them, but I remember when they call them plain Janes, the ones that is natural. And there's nothing wrong with that either. Uh, if that like to wear natural hair, no makeup, they're very conservative in how they dress. Those are usually one they say, well, I'll marry her, but I'll just smash her. I don't want nobody fake. But isn't that fake? Like, why would you sitting up here, you want to marry this woman over here that what is it, because she's not appealing to other men? Because I get kind of confused. Now, again, you don't want to go to sleep with a beauty queen and wake up with a gremlin. I get that. I get that. I understand some women overdo it. Some women overdo their makeup so much that they look like transgender. They look like they uh, you know, at one point was a man, because the makeup is too intense. It's too much. You know what I'm saying? So I get that part, right? And as I've been on my makeup journey, I'm learning how to do different things, to make sure that I don't overdo it, and that I'm matching in my color, from my complexion. So there's things that you learn as you go, as a woman. There's things that you kind of perfect yourself on as a woman. You understand that you just need just a little eyelash, maybe with a little dramatic, if you want to be dramatic, but not looking like caterpillars. Like, I get that too, because some women, they overdo it, but at the same time, that's them in their face, that's them in their hair. If I believe personally, you should take care of your hair up under a weave or a lace front. That's just my personal opinion. Hey, Ham, but again, that is not my head. If you notice the picture, the thumbnail that I have on, that's me. That's me, how I look, and that's me with my real hair. There's no extensions in the front and there's no extensions in the back. That's my real hair if you look at the thumbnail. So it's not that I personally can't go out the house or I can't go anywhere without makeup, because as you see, this is me right now without makeup, you know, and I didn't have any on last night. So I'm just letting you know that women can be versatile. We don't have to always fit in a certain category. And the only people that only group of men that I hear complain about that is black men. And they are the same black men that will raw dog you if you look like that. You know what I'm saying? So also, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And I also, the other thing that seems to irritate me about some men, they say, well, back in the day, women didn't used to do all that. And to an extent, hey, riders, to an extent, no. But to an extent, yes, because even then, of course, their makeup probably wasn't like it is today. Like I said, sometimes it's like they're doing a drag queen contest, But they wore makeup, they got enhancements. They did, they probably were a little bit more subtle with theirs, but in some ways, but it still was there. It's probably not as much. Every woman has their own way of enhancing their beauty. Allow people to be them. If that person is not for you, that's fine too. But don't put every woman in a box just because they want to wear a certain thing or they don't want to wear a certain thing. I don't judge women that want to be all natural. They can look however they want to, because really, to be honest with you, I'm not planning on sleeping with any of them. Hey, Randy, I like men. So if I meet a man or if I'm dating someone, they're going to have to accept me for who I am, whether one day I want to wear natural hair or one day I want to wear baby hairs and eyelashes. Okay. And again, it's okay when men say, well, I don't mind it, just don't overdo it. I can understand that completely. I can understand that because, like I said, some women don't know how to not just go overboard with it. Like I said, even at the beginning of my makeup journey, when I was in my, 20s, and I was trying to figure out what fits best, what looks best on me. And again, yes, as women, we want to look good for ourselves. Hey, Martin, we want to look good for ourselves, but let's just be honest. If we are heterosexual, we want to look good for the opposite sex. So there is a time where you do have to kind of listen to some of the things that they're saying. But to be honest, but at the same time, you also got to realize that every man is different. There may be a man that won't mind you wearing a lace front every now and then, or wearing some eyelashes. Hey, Slim. Or getting your nails done long or whatever. There may be a man that's not like that, and there may be a man that is. But even if a woman wears a lace front, makeup, eyelashes, does that make her less of wife material? I'm just asking a question. I kind of wish a man would come up here and tell me that. Would that make them less of marriage material? Because I've seen a lot of women, I'm just going to say some women that I've came across that are natural, and they're some of the biggest witches that you can find. They putting spells on men. They be doing, some of them got some nasty attitude. Some of them ain't wife material, but they want to put every woman that wears lace fronts, nails, or whatever enhancement that they have, they want to put them as less wife material. But you but you look at that when you go out, right? But when you know, with your wife, whatever, you want her to look like a slave. Okay. I really just don't understand it. Now I could be, you know, and I just don't, I don't understand some men mentality. Like I said, I can agree to disagree on something. Um, and again, I do understand going overboard, you know, it's a bit much, but at the same time, hey, Katie, you don't have to sleep with that woman. You don't have to engage with that woman. You know what I'm saying? Now, on the flip side of that, if you do have a woman that wake up as a model, you know, I mean, not wake up, but you know, you meet her that night, she looks like a model, and in the morning she's like Godzilla, then, you know, I always say, you know, you probably need to spend more time with a person before jumping in the bed with a person. That could help you out a lot. Hey, Natron. Thank you, KD. That could help you out a lot if you would maybe get to know a person before you just jump in the bed. But we have such a society where people are so easy to jump in the bed because of lust, and I get it. We all want to be touched some type of way, right? We all want to be loved and you know, and shown some affection. But at the same time, if people would learn to get to know people and quit being so lustful and jumping in the bed, you might find out that, okay, homegirl do look like Godzilla without the makeup. So yeah, I might need to exit stage left. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying people need to take more time getting to know people. Don't get mad if you wake up and you don't know who this person is because you didn't take time to see how this person lives, what this person had going on, how they look when it's raining, how they look in the pool. You know, you didn't take the time to do that. So of course you're gonna be feeling away. But you can't blame nobody but yourself. And the same men that talk about women and their looks and their and having plastic surgery and all this kind of stuff, them are the same men. If I'm telling you, them same men, they will go and sleep with that woman. I mean, people just need to be real. And I mean, I just hear so much, and I'm like, I don't talk about people that wear natural hair. I don't talk about people that choose not to, um, you know, look a certain way. That's their business and that's their body, right? I'm not sleeping with them. Don't want to sleep with them. Um, but it just baffles me how some men's mindsets, like they think that something is better just because it don't have a lace front or eyelashes on it. I don't get it. Can somebody help me with that? Because I'm really trying to understand the mindset of some people out here. You know, I know I teach special ed. I'm not special ed, but some of the stuff that people be um complaining about, they need to be spending time with a person to see if that's even what they want instead of just jumping in the bed with somebody. Hey, Lisa, that's your fault. If you find out that this woman looks more like a transformer, you know, uh, after you done slept with her, then hey, how long did you know her? Hey, Marilyn, I hope I spoke to you, Lisa. But I really just don't understand. Your preference is your preference, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. And then women, if we are, I would say naturally, if we're naturally attractive, we don't have to do too much. Okay? We don't have to do the extra unless we want to. I know sometimes I do a little extra when I go, hey Oliver, when I go places and I might do a little extra something. But I know I'm not dependent on makeup. I'm not dependent on a lace front. You know, I'm not dependent on any of it. It's just because sometimes I want to. Okay. Um, accept people for who they are. If they're not trying to be if they don't want to do a certain thing, move around. You're always going to find someone that fits your fancy, as they say. You're always going to find someone. And also, as women, some of us, we don't need that much. So we don't have to do the overload. I learned that too. You don't have to, if you have some things going for yourself, you don't have to do the most. But if it's a woman that is doing the most, that don't have nothing to do with me or anybody else. Hey, Cece, I've always been taught that you should find a person that loves you for you. So if they love you for you, they're going to love the fact that you like to wear baby hair and eyelashes. They're going to like the fact that sometimes you like to wear your natural hair and sometimes you don't. Or they're going to like the fact that you are natural, that you don't wear makeup, you don't wear eyelashes, you have natural hair. They're going to love you for who you are. And that is the type of person that I want. I don't need somebody critiquing me, because sometimes that critiquing, it can go into controlling. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate you. Shout out to Marilyn for joining my channel. Thank you. You will find out that a lot of the times we miss out on blessings in our life because we're so busy looking at the package. And I'm not saying that as people we shouldn't be physically attracted to anybody. There's just certain things about a man that attracts me more than others, right? But at the same time, if that attraction is just attraction physically, and there's nothing more than that, then really I've lost already. And most importantly, is somebody that treats you well, that is good for you and good to you. That's for a man and a woman. What's up, Russell? So I really, like I said, the only people that I hear really talking about what women do, how women look, and it's black men sometimes. What's up, Real Chase? And I love my black men. Anybody that says differently, they're lying on me. I love black men. I love all men, but I love black men, and it really bothers me when black men, they're so quick to judge women so fast. But there's so many men out here getting hair units on their head. They're getting dye in the beard. They're creating a whole hairline that wasn't there before. They're breaking their legs so that they can get taller. They're getting penis enhancements. Men do enhancements too. They just don't do it, they just do it differently than women. But they get their teeth done. We get our teeth done. So it's a lot of different enhancements that people do. My problem is I don't have a problem with men saying it's okay, just don't go overboard. I can understand that. What I don't like is when men try to discount other women that don't want to be all the natural all the time, but we're not this, we're not wife material, we're fake, we're that. And that's what I got a problem with. I don't have a problem with men saying, yeah, I like natural, but, I don't mind if you do, dress up. I just want to know that you're beautiful with or without it. I get it. Hey, Genesis, I get that. But the flip side, you got the men that is just so dogmatic about it. And I'm like, yeah, but I just saw you with your plain Jane wife, but I just saw you looking at this other woman that had all this stuff that you don't like on. So is it because you with her because it's safe and ain't nobody checking for her? I don't know. So I'm just giving my opinion on and I'm asking a question, because I feel like a lot of people be saying a lot of stuff about black women, and I get it. Some black women, again, I'll say it again, and not just black women, all women sometimes can do a bit much that we might not need to do. But at the end of the time, I said the end of the time, but at the end of the day, like, I'm not going to be worried about it because that's not my person. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad or feel away because women want to do certain things with them. Let people be them. Just like I allow a man to create a hairline, a whole hairline on his head, and I know it wasn't there before. I want you to allow me to wear some eyelashes. As long as they don't look like caterpillars and it doesn't look like, I don't look like, what's that little Sesame Street Snuffleupagus, whatever that elephant with them long eyelashes. As long as I don't look like Betsy the cow, you know what I'm saying? A Snuffleupagus, whatever that creature was. I think it was an elephant. As long as I ain't looking like that, and when I'm driving, you can see my eyelashes before you see me. Let me do my eyelashes. Let me put a little piece of baby hair on the side because I think it's cute. I mean, yeah, I'm glad that, you want to see me natural. You like my natural hair. Thank God. I was blessed to have long natural hair. But if I don't want to wear it today, or if I don't want to wear it this week, that should be fine with you because you love me for me. I'm talking to the person that you should be with. you know. So I think we get a lot of that misconstrued. We really need to stop being so judgmental of people because what you might think is ugly, somebody else might think is beautiful. And what you might think is too much, it may be just right for the next person. And I think people need to let people be what they want to be at the end of the day. Hey, Emmanuel. Yeah, I can never get that right. Snuffleupagus. Okay. So I could never get that name right. I always say Snuffleupagus, whatever. You know. But I just really feel like, just let people be what they want to be. And if that ain't your cup of tea, then something is your cup of tea and go for that. But everybody that you see with a lace front, eyelashes, baby hair, whatever enhancements they got going on, they don't make them less of a wife material than the other woman. And sometimes, to be honest with you, you'll find some women that are natural because they ain't never knew how to do it. They ain't never knew how to put on makeup. I had a woman say, "I wish I would have known how to put on eyelashes like you, but I never knew how to do it." So some people are plain because they don't know how to do stuff. Or some people just are not concerned about it. They don't care. Hey, Emmanuel, I have a sister kind of like me. She'll put on a wig in a minute, but she has nice natural hair as well, and she don't wear makeup during the week, just like I don't wear makeup during the week. But when she do dress up, every now and then she might throw on a wig, she might do her hair, put a little makeup on, and she out the house. It's about what you want to do, and guess what? My brother-in-law loved it. Now he wasn't too crazy about the wigs, but he allowed her to do what she do. It's like sometimes women don't want to do their hair. Sometimes we in between beauty shop appointments. I don't know. Sometimes some people may struggle with alopecia. You don't know why. Hey, common sense. You don't know why people wear wigs. Some people have alopecia. Thank God that's not my issue. But it's some women that have to wear wigs. So whether you have to or you don't have to, that's a person's personal choice. And the person that chooses to love them, hopefully they can accept that. Usually they would if they love them. Like I said, as long as your scalp ain't smelling like mildew and you all caked up with makeup and people can't distinguish what you are, um, let people live. Okay? Let people live. Let people do what they do. Um, and I understand some men like, well, I don't know if it's a man or a woman because sometimes, like I just said, they put a lot of contour on their face. They put too much caked up stuff. And I understand. I have, I'm gonna just say, somebody that's a superior over me. I'll put it that way. She wear how about 10 coats of makeup, right? It is evident because you can see her makeup a mile away. Um, and you're wondering why does this lady have so much makeup from a mile away? So when I got up close to her and she got up close to me, I could see that her skin was extremely bad. Now, it could be the makeup making her skin bad when you don't take care of your skin. And some people in their genetics, they have bad skin. They have bad skin, so they wear makeup. But I'm just like, I'm not too concerned about it because I'm not sleeping with her. And I just don't care. You know what I'm saying? But I did notice it. So I understand some men, they just like, that's just too much. You can see all that makeup on a person, then they going overboard. But at the same time, like I said, I ain't gotta sleep with her. So it don't make me no difference. I don't care enough for her to tell her that's too much makeup because that's none of my business. But the point of the matter is I don't hear nobody talking about women's looks, what women do. Maybe the other ethnic groups, maybe they discuss it. I don't know. Yeah, people do judge, but then check yourself too, because at the end of the day, you don't want nobody judging you neither. you know, um, right. Some people just have skin conditions and they don't feel secure enough to not wear makeup. But if you do, one thing I did learn growing up, my sister told me, she said, embrace your natural beauty, right? She did tell me that. And I have men in my family I always say, embrace your natural beauty. I believe if you have it, I believe something's beautiful about somebody. Some is a little bit more than others, but if something's beautiful about a person, you can find it. And I have learned, and I continue to keep embracing my natural beauty. I really do. But some days I don't want to. I don't have the time, and I'm gonna throw on something so I can look presentable. And I ain't got time to try to fix my hair. And I just don't have time, and I don't care it sometimes. Sometimes I just don't want to. There's sometimes I'm just lazy too. Natural hair is a lot of work. Lonnie, natural hair is a lot of work. So, you know, when I take the time to do it, I do it. When I don't, I don't. But that's on my head. That's on my head. And then the men say, well, you say, you want a husband, you want a man. Well, men want this. Men want certain things just like women want certain things, right? Again, you got to find the person that accepts you the way you are. So if that person does not like that, they're not for you. And that's all I got to say. I'm going to continue to embrace my natural beauty, but if I want to do something else differently, if I want to have a different color every day of the week, if I want to have eyelashes on, um, you know, I'm going to do it. And whoever is going to deal with me, either they're going to deal with it, they're going to like it, or they're going to move around. And at the end of the day, I think everybody in America and around the world should just do them and not be judgmental of somebody that's choosing to do them. I saw this I forgot what show it was, but it was a reality show where they have different people going on there. They get these extreme cosmetic surgeries. Like you'll have one woman on there, I think she had like 5 BBLs. So her butt was like, it was enormous. It wasn't even big. It was beyond I would say something that would be sexy to me, because I'm a woman, right? And I'm just looking at it. I'm like, what the hell? But again, That's her and that's her body. But you know what? She got somebody that loved that funny shape, weird looking body too. So it's about what people like. You know what I'm saying? What people want. Every woman ain't gonna look the same. Everybody and it don't make that person less of a good person or a good wife. You know, uh, it is what it is. You remember when I was growing up, when I was going to like middle school, high school, some of the plain girls, the girls that didn't wear makeup, they was the ones that was the hoes at the school. And I'm not saying anything about people that are natural. I'm just saying that's what it was. When I was going to school, it wasn't girls that put on some lipstick. It wasn't girls that put on the weave. Most of the time, it was the girls that people least expect. It was the choir girl that wear no makeup. She, dressed real conservative. She wasn't out there like that, but she was out there getting it in. While girls like me, because at that time I wasn't even putting on powder or nothing like that. I was putting on some little lipstick, some lip gloss, or something like that. They were getting it in, and I was the L7. I was the square. So I'm like, man, whatever. Yeah, these like y'all need to stop. Black men and black women, if y'all look, just learn to either love, accept each other, work things out, or move around. Quit being so just I don't know. That just irritates me. But hey, it is what it is. Kevin Samuels. I used to watch Kevin Samuels, and I agree with some things that Kevin Samuels say. Like I said, so I hate to be. Sometimes women do too much. They do. I even had. I look at some old pictures I had. I was like, dang, that was a little too much. Overload. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I shouldn't have did that, or I shouldn't have worn that. But you live as you get older, you live and you learn. You should. That is just something you're like, okay, that doesn't look right. That's just too much, right? You don't want to be looking like a clown out here where people can't distinguish what you are. And I don't know about you, but I feel like for me, and look, I'm gonna take off my eyeglass. I feel like for me, I pretty much look the same. There's some differences. Like I said, I need my eyebrows done, but I pretty much look the same. But some people look totally different. Without it, and I get it. You want, you want to know that the person that you're dealing with don't look like a beast up under all that. So who judging? Who you talking about? But yeah, I might be judging. I'm judging because sometimes people irritate me with that. Sometimes people irritate me with that because I'm like, why? Why are you so concerned about me? Because I'll see somebody and I'll be like, okay. But then I'm like, that ain't my business. Oh, me? What was I judging about, Lisa? Judging myself. I judge myself harder than I judge other people. So what was I judging about? You judging right. What you say? Oh, they was. I wasn't judging about that. That's what actually was going on in the school. They was actually sleeping with other men, other boys in the school. That I wasn't judging. That happened. It was a fact. It was one girl that was at the school that didn't wear makeup. She barely got her hair done. And she had a friend that did the exact same thing. Them two was leaving school, having sex with boys from another school. You said you judging what you call too much. Oh, it's too much for me. Some things I when I say judging, I'm talking about when I look at myself, I said it was some things that I did that was too much. Not talking about nobody else. I mean, but some things I might see another person and I'll be like, yeah, I wouldn't do it, you know. But that ain't none of my business either. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, too much for me is different for another person. That's true too. Sometimes you can look at people, you be like, that may be too much for me. It might not be too much for them. So it is what it is. I think we all judge to an extent, but we gotta recognize it and pull it in too. You know what I'm saying? When I say pull it in, I mean acknowledge it. Don't just be like, oh, okay, oh well, but yeah, I said it, I did it, I judge. But at the same time, be recognize that that's what we're doing, and don't continue. Just be aware of it. Hey, the cynical one, how are you? So yeah, so it's all good. Like I said, I know for me, I'm going to continue with baby hair and eyelashes, and I'm gonna be doing me. I hope other people do them. Don't get so sidetracked by what people say, what people do or don't do. Um, you know, but I just have to say that because sometimes I get a little irritated when people, especially men, they're very judgmental sometimes, I think, of women. Um, and I think men and women are very judgmental. I'm gonna give me a wig. So like, oh, okay, go ahead, line. Do you, boo? But anyway, guys, I'm gonna my lunch is about to end. I just want to touch bases with you guys and let you know, hey, if you want to wear baby hair and eyelashes, keep doing you, boo. If you want to be natural and do it and not wear nothing, do you, boo. Do you. All right, guys. Love you guys. Reese's Pieces. Thank you for challenging me, Lisa, because Lisa will ask the question, but I appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, we all gonna judge to a certain extent. So we all gonna do it. But yeah, so thank you guys for just coming through, pressing the like button. If you have not pressed the like button, please do. I don't know if I'm gonna go live today due to the fact that I forgot it was the Tyson and the what's that guy name? Not Jake Paul. It's Jake Paul's fight tonight. So I know pretty much everybody probably gonna be watching that on Netflix. So I'm like, I don't even think I need to go live because of that. But I might go live. It just depends on how I feel. I might go ahead and go live. But I'll see how I feel later on tonight. If you would like to come through and do the wine and talk, but how many people are you, that's still in the chat? How many people are gonna watch the fight tonight? Some people are gonna watch it, so I definitely I just know it's probably gonna be a lot going on. But if I do, you guys will know. Just press the notification button, and you will know when I am going live. Okay. So you said I'll try to catch it. Okay, you gonna try to catch the fight? That's what you talking about? But yeah. But anyway, guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all to Reese's Pieces, and I appreciate everything you guys do. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Selena.
It's a vibe, baby. Oak Cliff girl. Can't make you change my world. Damn, you're so fine, girl. Oak Cliff girl. Put them heels on and roll.
Welcome to Selena's Couch, where you are welcome to be free to be yourself. So you can lay your head on my couch, on my pillows.
It's all good, we can do whatever we wanna do now. I'm in my bag right now, and I got a feeling, babe. And I feel like you're mine.
Love you to Reese's Pieces.
Get you a word. Nana nana boo boo.